Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and I want to share with you all, I did finish the coin envelope and I want to share that with you guys for a specific reason. So you know that I put, if you watched the last video, on the front of it, spread your wings, and I didn't know if I was going to include it on the tag or the back. I decided to go ahead and put the other piece on the back, which is this, and prepare to fly. And I have a little butterfly down here. And I want to share this with you guys because as I put the cheesecloth down first and I went to glue the butterfly on, and this butterfly is a smaller image of that one. As I began to glue it down, I paused because I was like, no, because this can be looked at as netting. This cheesecloth can be looked at as a net. And how can the butterfly fly if he's caught up in this net, right? So I was like, no, it's going to be perfect because he's caught up in this net and he's going to spread his wings preparing to fly. And it's just symbolic because you guys know how sometimes you're trapped at certain places in your life and just you're getting prepared to fly and you're going to go on to new things. Just any, you can be trapped in your job, your relationship, and I don't want to say marriage because hopefully, you guys aren't trapped in your marriage or whatever, but anyway, because, till death do you part and all that. But anyway, so just stagnant in us, even sometimes as, I have been, you're trapped even with your crafting. And when it's like that, sometimes you just have to step back and just get a new view on things and then, have fun, you guys. And I really don't mean for this to be this kind of video, but I just had to share that with you guys. So I don't know, I may leave this one out and keep this for a special journal for myself, or if I do something like this for someone else, it'll be something special for them. Anyway, moving on, enough of that. So I also created, this is a coin envelope as well, and it has the long flap, and I like it because you can see the full image now. I didn't finish decorating it, but I like how when I turn it over and I pop it up and there's the little butterfly. So all these butterflies, you guys, I think I need to make a butterfly journal. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I wasn't, but then I had an idea for something. I said, let me share this with you guys. This one I don't really like. It's kind of sitting on there crooked, but I'm going to show you how it's made. It's very simple, as you can see, but it's another element that you can make using these pages. So I've used a page like this, and I have some cut out. I don't know if they're going to be the correct size for what that one will be about. This one will be fine, so I don't have to go in and cut that out. But what I did is when you have these pages and the ones at the back of the book, I just took my ruler and tore down the center of that page. So and I have coffee, this is just coffee dye paper, and I have different sizes. This feels like the 24 weight right here. So I'm going to layer this on there. And this one looks like it's a little bit, is it crooked? So I'm going to center it there because I have to go on the other side as well. And I'm just going to take my ruler and use it as a guide. And I do have another ruler, you guys, because before I knew to use, I'll put it up, to use, what is this? Crap. Your X-Acto knife. I was taking my X-Acto knife down this freaking edge. And this is when I first started out crafting, you guys. So I didn't know any better. I wasn't using the metal piece on the ruler. So I bought another one, and I think it's packed up in a box somewhere still. Anyway, more blabbing. I guess I feel like blabbing tonight for some reason. Okay, so I'm just going to use that as a guide. And hair. Now, I don't want that much showing through. And that looks crooked, so I know that my page is crooked. Keep calm and craft on. Oh, yep, I like that saying. I should make a journal with that title, you guys. I think that I will do that. Now, see how this is, see how I was making some mistakes when I was using my ruler, tearing, because it's not enough on this edge to tear really good. So I'm just going to bring it up high on this edge here because I'm going to use my scissors to distress that end. And that will leave me, I mean, it's still really crooked, isn't it? And that's going to leave me a little more room. And I would really like more than that because now I have to carefully tear that piece off. So I'll just distress this edge with my scissors to match the other edges. No worries. Now, I'm off somewhere. And it's looking like the top of this page, which is probably this one, and it's just looking that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that. Let's see. And let's distress that again. And if that doesn't fix the problem, we're just going to roll with it, okay? Love these scissors, you guys, because, you know, this is kind of, I don't know if it's stress relief, but it's tension relief for your hands. Okay, so this was my idea. So we can go on and you can just decorate this however you want with your, I can't even think, with your embellishments. So, and we're going to do that, but I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to fold myself a little lip up here like that. Put it back down. And now what I'm going to do is find some extra pieces of coffee dyed paper. And now I'm going to cut them out. Now, Climmie, and I do talk to myself like that. Let's bring that over a little bit more because I have to cut this edge off because this is a folded piece of paper. So let's get a better measurement. That would have been way off. And about, let's come up high. Let's go there. So now I have a few or a couple here that I have on hand. Trimmers, okay? You guys know I have the big Fiskars trimmer. And mine, I have used that thing and it's been through some mess. So I think I'm wanting to purchase another one, and I'm going to have to hurry up and do that because right now they're like, they were 60, but I think they're like 58 or so bucks right now on Amazon, you guys. And I'm telling you, I don't know if they're getting ready to come out with something else, but that is a darn good price for that trimmer. Okay, now I think mine cuts a little crooked, but no one else has complained about that. So hopefully the new one that I get in is going to be better for me. But that thing cuts heavyweight chipboard and everything. So yeah, I'm just talking. Okay, so I want to show you guys these two. So I like the Martha, this is, I was going to say Martha Stewart. This is Recollections trimmer. And I like it because, well, you know, you have that extra piece you can pull out there. But the reason I like this one is, and I thought it came with two. Yeah, it does. Okay, so you have the cream piece is the cut piece, I believe. Let me look down there. So this one you cut with, you put that in and you can cut with that. But the pink one here, this pink, and it has a little knob where you can hold on to it. But the pink one will crease your paper. I could show you, but just take my word for it. That little groove there, it will crease your paper right there, and this one cuts. So that's why I do like using that one. But this was one of the first ones that I got, and I loved it because that will pull out as well to give you that extra measurement. But on these fit scars, you guys, this line, you can, and this was very handy with scrapbooking, you can to a T tell where you're going to cut at, okay? Because sometimes you just can't tell with the other trimmers. So you can see that line, and that's where that paper is going to cut right there. The problem some people were having is, well, for one thing, you have to replace these. If you trim a lot, you have to replace these. But the problem some people were having was the wire was a little crooked, so it was not cutting straight. But I seem never to have a problem with that. Now, the problem with these trimmers is they do not cut chipboard. So that's why I was looking for another trimmer. And I started looking into the rotor trim, but it was pricier. And that, which one is that? The Fiskars, the big one, was much more reasonable. And now at less than 60 bucks, you guys, I'm tempted to get 2 of them. I mean, what's up with that? You know, like seriously. So anyway, I'm just cutting my papers out, and I only have 2 because I don't want this to be too bulky. So that's my spiel on trimmers. Okay, so I will line these up, and they should be fairly centered. That's good enough for me. And I'm just going to fold them over where that crease is. And then I'm also going to, now by all means, please distress if you like. I'm simply going to glue these down. And even if, like on some of these, I'll do, even if I sew them, I'm still going to glue them first. So now you have, let's move that out of the way. So now you have extra journaling spots, okay? And then if you choose to come in and make a note and tear it off, you can do that too, but just make sure you hold that down when you go to tear that out of there. Okay, so let's move on to the next page, and I move my paper that I need, and that's this page, right? Yes. So I am going to distress around this one. And I may go ahead and go in on some others if, on the other 2, if I don't feel like I can go back in. Now, remember this piece, as I said, I believe in, I think, or did I, oh goodness gracious. I don't think I did. I'm not even sure if I even showed you guys this one. Can't remember anymore. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna glue this down. And I'm just thinking about how I'm going to do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and glue that down. Right there. So I'm just gonna move that piece back. Okay, I think I've added enough glue. Just have to put the top back on. Okay, so we've got that piece. Now, I'm sure I did Okay, so I left it in the, well, heck. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out a page here and show you guys. Okay, so I know that I did that. You can just put that there and that'll be your pocket. But I believe I did show you guys that, okay? So that's you're gonna glue it on these 3 sides to where, excuse me, that's your pocket, okay? Close that back up. And now let's decorate it, okay? But before then, I want to, you can use a magnet if you want to use a magnet. If you do, you can put a magnet here, cover it up with an embellishment, a piece of flower, butterfly, or whatever you want, and then put the magnet on the back of that if you don't want the magnet to show. Or what I'm going to do is use, and I keep them in here, I'm just going to use some Velcro, okay? So let's go ahead and attach. But it's more economical and time saving. Yeah, let's save on some time, Climmie. And it saves room if you cut those in half. And yeah, I want to make sure that that's not going to interfere. And we're good. And so now you have that piece. And we're going to put these pieces back up. I don't mean to be all in you guys' face, but I want you guys to get a clear view. I really prefer for the camera to be closer, especially when I'm showing my, doing journal flips, you know, because when I'm looking at something, I like to see the details, you know, see a close-up pic. But anyway, I'm rambling like crazy. Okay, so how are we going to do this one? I do want to add some cheesecloth, and of course, did I use all of the cheesecloth? No, it's over here. Don't think that'll be enough. This is 2 pieces, so if I can fold it out. Sometimes I like to use them double and sometimes thin, which means I need to separate those 2 layers if I can find them. Oh my goodness, really? I think they wanted to stay together. So start out with something like that. And I think I want it heavier towards the bottom. And I haven't really used these this time. So let's see if I'm gonna, I don't know, I like that. I love that. Can I find something to go with it? Probably not. I don't know. What do you guys think? We could possibly, but seems like I need to add something. Do I have a butterfly? Let's find some butterflies. Butterfly, butterfly. Where are you hiding from me? I don't know, that would be nice too, wouldn't it? It's very colorful. Do I not have like a purple butterfly? Something like that. And I think I'm just going to go with it, you guys. Don't want to sit here and debate with myself over should I put it here or put it there? Or should I use something else? Don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and glue this part down. And as soon as I thought about that, but I'm already gluing now, I should have glued the edge of that flower piece down where it's getting toward the root system. So let's hold it there. Does it move? Glue some of that. Doesn't matter about all that glue I just spilled. And I want to come up under I want to come up under that leaf and go right there. And you guys, I'm not even looking at it straight. And then I wonder why my stuff is crooked. So I'm going to pick that up and look at it. Let's turn it a little bit. And that's it's a plus, but it's also a negative. Pros and cons. It's also a con of this glue, that it does dry pretty fast. So you have to know what you want and where you want it, because it'll be stuck. So I'm gonna pull some through this side. I want it like that. And then a little bit at the top as well, but not exactly sure how much. So now I'll go back in and finish gluing my flower, making sure that it's stuck down. And I also like this glue because with this tip, you can get up under edges like this here and go up under there. Still putting glue everywhere, just like so, and squeeze, and that glue comes right out. Or in this case, a little too much glue. Just gonna wipe it away. We're crafting, people. We're crafting. You're gonna get messy. So I feel really, really good, you guys, because I got out and I got just a little bit of sun, and it did instantly raise my vibration. It lifted my spirits, you guys. Didn't even take much, just a little bit. Okay, so forgot about my butterfly, didn't I? And I have not, you guys, okay. This may be the last video. I did not distress my flower, and I just now thought about it when I was gonna go to distress the butterfly. Am I sure I still want to keep it there? Do I, or do I want to bring it up high like that? Now, someone is going to say, bring it up high, but I don't know. Am I gonna do this? Now, I really seriously, now I don't know. Go there. So anyway, I'm not sure about that. So we're gonna move on somewhere else. And I have this little sticker, or this little word that says nature. I wanna put that in somewhere as well. Do I wanna put it up? Oh, it's getting caught up. Do I wanna put it up here? Or is that too many words already? Or there, and then the butterfly coming off of it like that? I don't know, I kinda like it. Though I am covering that. What do you guys think? Let me look this way. There or there? What do you guys think, as if I can hear what you're saying? I don't know. So I think I'm gonna stop it here. And this is what we have so far. So make sure that that's set. I didn't even burnish it. Let's burnish that down. You'll pull that up and you will have journaling pages. You can even go in here and add a pocket, but it's hidden journaling, you guys. And you know I love hidden journaling. And then you would just take this and put it on your page, either side of the page, whichever side, and you've got a pocket there, tuck spot. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching. Have a lovely night, day, evening, wherever you are.